Listen, I've been trying to become a better person, but I've been using AI to do it. Yeah, man, I recently had to break up with this girl and I didn't know how to jumpstart that conversation, so I put it all in ChatGPT. I said, listen, I've been seeing this girl for a while. I don't want to waste her time and I don't want to waste mine either. How do I let her know? And you know ChatGPT gave me freaking 10 paragraphs. I said, yo, consolidate that shit, man. Make that shit shorter. And then it gave me a bar. It gave me a bar right after. It said, yo, listen, you go up to her and you tell her, sooner would have been better, later would have been worse. That's why we're doing it now. That's a bar, I know, you're gonna write that down later, it's okay. I tweeted it already, it's mine. You know, I've been trying to become a better person, but the thing is that when you make the intention to become a better person, God doesn't just make you a better person, He gives you the opportunity to become a better person, and then it's choose your character type beat. So as I'm making this intention to become a better person, one of my boys calls me, he goes, yo fam, I need a favor. I said, whatever you need, I got you. He goes, perfect. I need to move out of my apartment. Everything needs to be gone by tomorrow. And I'm out of town. Can you handle that for me? I said, fuck no, man. That is your business. Go tend to that. He goes, whatever you sell on Facebook Marketplace, you could keep the money. I said, nigga, you should have started with that shit. Now your business is my business. So I pull up to his crib. He's got this IKEA couch with the pull-out, the storage, the whole shebang, and I looked it up online. $400 easily on IKEA is what it's saying, but I realized I needed it gone by tomorrow. So what do? I put it up on Facebook Marketplace for $150. Now, if you guys want real dopamine, forget about Instagram, forget about TikTok, forget about Twitter, man. Just put something for dirt cheap on Facebook Marketplace. 20 notifications, 4 minutes. I felt like a bad bitch. I felt like an IG baddie. Grown men are messaging me 2 a.m. in the morning talking. Yo, is this available? I'm like, yo, those are freaky hours, man. And I replied to all of them. I was like, yo, how bad do you want this couch, man? What are you willing to do for this couch? What are you trying to do on this couch? I'm asking all the right questions, you know, and there's no perfect person on, there's no worse person on Facebook Marketplace. You know what I mean? They all suck. But I think we can agree, Indian dudes are probably the worst on Facebook Marketplace. Indian dudes are the worst. They don't even ask if it's available. One Indian guy messaged me, he goes, yo, $50, take it or leave it. And then I almost considered it. But then I remember, wait, nigga, I have it already. This guy's, are you gaslighting me? At one point, what if I tell you there's like a 50-year-old Somali guy who messaged me, could have been my uncle. He goes, brother, I'm only messaging you because you look Somali. And you're Muslim. I was like, why is he so sure about one and not the other? And matter of fact, how does he know so much about me? I go to my notifications. This guy has like 10 of my photos. One of them is me praying in Saudi Arabia next to the Kaaba in Mecca. And he commented on that photo. MashaAllah, brother. Check your DMs, man. I'm praying for that couch. I go back to my messages. He goes, brother, this couch is easily worth $400. Why are you putting up at $150? Is something wrong with it? I said, there's nothing wrong with the couch. I just need it gone by tomorrow. He goes, tell you what, man, delete this post. I said, what? He goes, delete this post, put it up at $400, and if nobody comes and gets it by tomorrow, I'll come pick it up for $150. I said, yo, is this guy trying to finesse me too? But I respected him. Why? Because he wanted to afford me the opportunity to see $400 I never had to begin with. So I took his advice, I deleted the post, I put it up at $400, but now my dopamine level is low. Nobody's messaging me. I still felt like an IG baddie, but like one that just posted a picture of her kid, you know? Yeah, everybody's unfollowing me. Engagement at an all-time low. And I realize I'm susceptible to these low ballers again. Same Indian dude, same profile picture. He hits me up. He goes, buddy, you drive a hard bargain? I said, we never even got that far. He goes, for $150, I'll come pick it up cash right now. Send me your address. I send him my address. He goes, brother, I'll be there in 4.5 hours. That's not right now. But then he was the only one that was biting the bait, so I agreed to it. 10 minutes goes by. White guy messages me. No negotiation at all. Hey, is this still available? I said, for sure. For $400 cash, can I come pick it up right now? I sent him my address. He says, I'll be there in 10 minutes with my truck. I said, say no more. I go back to the Indian dude. I said, sorry, brother, this couch has been sold. He sent me a voice note. Dude, do you have any fucking integrity? You have no fucking integrity, dude! And yeah, man, that's crazy. I sent him a voice note back. I said, nigga, this is Facebook Marketplace. I don't give a fuck. Business is business, and business is booming right now. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Sometimes I listen to that voice note like late at night. Like I press play, throw my blanket over my phone, I get the surround sound. And if you pay close attention, you could tell the windows were down in his U-Haul the whole time. Yeah, just freaking. Yeah, I'm fucking integrity, dude. But I've been trying to become a better person. You guys are a fun crowd. You guys are a fun crowd. I like this, man. I've been traveling a little bit. I went to London, UK. It's interesting when London, I went there and my algorithm changed. Whenever you travel, you realize your algorithm just be shifting. You notice that? When I got there, everybody was telling me, yo, listen, when you get to London, make sure you don't have your phones out. You know, because they be stealing phones. And my algorithm was even telling me, yo, they're showing me videos of people with Uber scooters come through, they take your phone, you're done. You know? And I said, I'm a Toronto man through and through. I said, I dare man come take my phone. Are you crazy? I went live, Piccadilly Circus like this with my phone fully out. I dare somebody take my phone. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was in London for 2 weeks. I had my phone stolen 2 times. But I got it back 3 times because I'm smart. So what you gotta do is you gotta protect your phone before it even gets stolen. You know what I mean? So this is what you gotta do. Take my advice. See? Next time you go to London, you gotta change your lock screen to a picture of Diddy. If you change your lock screen to a picture of Diddy, this shit comes back every single time. Every single time. First dude chased me down. One dude stole my phone. I chased this nigga down for 2 blocks. And then I guess he tried unlocking my shit, and then he saw Diddy's face. He goes, whoa, brother, I don't even want this type of energy. And he gave it right back. I said, hell yeah, man, I'm onto something. Second dude, I guess he pickpocketed me, and I didn't even know where to go from there. So I just waited. Because I knew that shit was coming right back. Like a boomerang. The guy came out of breath. He goes, yo, what the fuck is going on here? You know what I mean? I said, nah, I was so confident. I said, you know what, you keep it. And he's like, yo, take it. I said, nah, you keep it. He goes, take that. I said, that's exactly what Diddy would say. You're crazy, sir. Yeah. I'm trying to become a better person, man. Recently, my father, he added me on Facebook for the first time, and I haven't seen him in 15 years. You know how crazy that is? To get a friend request from your father? To get a friend request from your father is crazy. And he messaged me, he goes, listen, son, I know it's been a long time since we last spoke, but I want you to know that I'm turning my life around, and I figured the best place to start is with my seed. And I was like, don't fucking call me that. You know how disrespectful that is? The man just basically called me a nut. A ripe nut. He goes, I know 15 years is a long time, but I hope you could find it in your heart to reply to this message. I know sooner would have been better, later would have been worse. That's why I'm doing it now. I was like, yo, is this nigga using ChatGPT? Yo, he might actually be my dad for real. I replied to him too. I said, nigga, do you want this couch or not, man? The fuck is going on? Thank you guys so much. My name is Hassan.